How does Mikvah's living waters connect to creation? Imagine a world before anything existed, where water flowed freely from natural sources, pure and full of life. That's the idea behind the Mikvah's living waters. In Jewish tradition, these waters are not just ordinary water. They symbolize the original, divine source of all life. Living waters come from rain, springs, or melted snow, water that moves and renews naturally. This continuous flow mirrors the way God created the world at the very beginning. When the world was formed, water was one of the first elements to appear, shaping the land and sustaining all living things. In the mikveh, this connection to creation is shown through the water's natural origin. The water must come from a natural source and not be stagnant or stored in a container. It needs to flow freely, representing ongoing renewal and life. This makes the mikveh more than just a bath. It becomes a symbol of spiritual rebirth and purity. The idea is that immersing in these living waters connects a person to the divine act of creation, reminding them of the original act of life-giving energy that God set into motion. For a mikveh to be valid, it must hold at least 200 gallons of natural water. The water must be collected directly from a natural source, without any human-made containers or mixing with non-natural water. The immersion is done fully, with no barriers between the water and the body, symbolizing openness to spiritual renewal. When a bride immerses herself before her wedding, she is not just cleansing herself physically but also reconnecting with the divine act of creation. This ritual emphasizes that life and purity are rooted in the natural world. The mikvah's living waters serve as a reminder that life itself is a gift from the divine, constantly renewed through natural processes. When she steps into the mikvah, the bride is participating in a reenactment of the original creation, entering a new phase of life with a sense of divine connection. So, the mikvah's living waters link directly to creation by embodying the original, life-sustaining waters of the world. This connection makes the act of immersion a powerful symbol of spiritual rebirth, purity, and the ongoing cycle of life that God established at the start of time. It reminds us that every new beginning is rooted in the divine act of creation, making the mikveh a sacred space for renewal and connection to the divine order.